Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the vlog. It is so good to be back in Michigan and going to be spending some time at the headquarters at BHB with my animals. But first, I actually head to an airport, a little tiny airport where one of my partners is flying in for some meetings down in downtown Detroit. Lori is back at the shop doing snake work as she always does, and I'm gallivanting around doing whatever I do for the day. So we have a few hours of meeting, then I drop Jeff back off at the airport, I head back to the shop, and I do a bunch of snake work to get caught up. But it is absolutely amazing to be back home. I hope the start of your day is absolutely amazing. I know it's going to be great. Look at the weather out here. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be a great day. What do you say we get this day started? I'm picking my partner up, Jeff, at this airport. And literally, this is like maybe 8 or 9 miles away from my house. I didn't even know this airport existed. It's this little, take a look at this. This is the terminal. I mean, literally, I turned down the street and there's like a bunch of factories. I'm like, there's no airport here. And I pull up and this is it. So he's flying in a little tiny plane in a little tiny airport. Let's go take a look at this thing. How was that plane?
Oh, that was a dandy.
I saw that plane pull up. I'm like, not me.
Yeah.
Well, you're a braver man than me, that's for sure.
Cruising in about 8,000 feet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful day to fly. So,
Oh, it was.
all right.
Very nice.
Off to Detroit. Okay, so we're here in Detroit at our meeting for world dominance, or whatever it is, but I'll see you guys in, I don't know, about 2 hours.
Hi guys. Well, Brian and I made it back from our trip, and today is the first day back in the office. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you travel much or if you have your own business or anything like that. Me personally, as much as sometimes it's nice to get away, the hardest part with that is coming back, because now you got to catch up and get up to speed with everything that you've missed and deal with what happened when you're not there. Fortunately, I've had some really good people here covering for me when I was gone. Jessica knocked it out of the park with my animal work, so everything's great there. Still had to get caught up to speed to see, what laid and looking and knowing what's going on with the animals, but everything went great. She did a great job. Steph came in and helped with Tina in the office, all of that stuff. So I'm not gonna complain for that. Very pleasantly surprised that I was able to come back to, nothing I had to deal with tragedy-wise. So that's good, and that's a plus, and I'm happy about that. That being said, I still have a lot of work today that I have to get caught up on and all of this stuff. So Brian's busy too, and that's why he's like, hey Lori, grab the camera, show what you're doing today. So I'm gonna try to do that the best I can, as I always do. I know I'm not Brian, but you get what you get, and that's me. So I know everybody has been asking a lot for updates when it comes to the betta fish, and I've been wanting to do this. I've just been really busy, so I figured, you know what? Today's a good time to show you. Out of all the ones we have, we ended up keeping 4 here at the shop. The others got homed out to other employees and stuff like that. So I'm gonna introduce you to the 4 that we have in the shop right now. Look at how pretty he is. His name is Kroll the Warrior King. And yes, I did name him. I think he's adorable and cute, and I think the name fits good. What do you think? Look how pretty he is with his big old pretty tail. I think he likes his name. So the next one that's in my office is a big one, and he's at King Betta Fish, I think, something like that. King something. Huge, biggest. I've never even knew that betas got this big. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, this thing is so cool. I'm gonna keep this one. But what better to call him than a king name? This beautiful, magnificent king. Look, and he's coming right up to the camera. He says, hi, people. His name is Simba. Perfect name. Hey, Simba. Now you can see, look at the pretty colors. I think he's beautiful. He loves his big tank. And did you also notice that he got the SpongeBob decorations? He loves them. He's always in the pineapple and into Squidward's. Usually every time I come in the morning, he's either in the Squidward's mouth or hiding in the pineapple. He's really happy with his home. And I'm happy too. This one's here's name is Night Fury. Night Fury. But he's one of the fan favorites. Betta number 4 that we kept, I don't know why, I just looked at his face and I thought that he looked like a Peter. Come on, Peter. Good. I'm at Menards. Never been here before, but I need a few things, and I think this is the place to get in. We'll see. I don't know how familiar you are with this store. Again, I've never been here before. I thought it was like a hardware store, but they have food here too. And it looks like cleaning supplies and fireworks, so I feel like I can find almost anything here. So maybe I'm gonna get more that's even on my list. I don't know, let's see. I tell you what, I think I've said this before. I am not the kind of shopper that likes to browse around and take my time and shop. I like to go in and out. And in a store where I don't know where anything is, it is very hard to do that. But literally the first aisle I went down has what I need. Buckets. I seriously couldn't be happier. This has made my day. And I'm also happy because there was some food and candy in that first aisle. So, since I found the buckets, I might just see what other kind of treats I might be able to get. Success number 2. I needed some sailing knife refill blades. And second aisle I went to, I found those. Honestly, I know nothing about this store except for the fact that I am truly in love with it now. The fact that I can walk in here not knowing where I'm going and find the first 2 things I need in less than a minute, I am so sold. This is now my favorite store. Good job. Very cool. Should I buy one for home and work? Or 2 for home and 1 for work?
All right, we're out of the creative meeting. It went fantastic. I've got to get Jeff out to his little tiny plane so that he can fly back to Missouri. And then I am off to the shop to work on snakes and check up on Lori. Hopefully Lori and Noah have been working their butts off because I tell you what, I'm going to be in trouble if they haven't. But I have a feeling they're going to be good. So we'll check in on them too. All right, guys, so this is the plane that my boy Jeff is flying in. Take a look in here. So this is inside the plane here. There is no way, people, that I would get into this. Would you guys get in this plane? Oh my gosh. I would absolutely have a heart attack if I had to fly in this. And Jeff, you're okay.
Thumbs up, man. Thumbs up.
God bless those guys. So Jeff is in this plane. He's heading back off to St. Louis. I'm heading back to the shop where I feel comfortable on the ground with my reptiles. So Jeff, I will see you, brother. You be good, man.
Okay, man. Okay.
Good to see you. Good. Yeah, definitely, man. You be good. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
All right, so I am back at the shop, and I just have a few Kluber clutches to pull, so figure back to the egg grind here at BHB for sure. This happens to be a scaleless Texas rat snake. You can see she's already out of her box, so we'll just go ahead and see what kind of eggs she laid for us. Let's take a look. Not a great clutch. You can see, you know, these stupid fruit flies, they love eggs. So what this tells me is that there's probably an egg in here that was actually damaged, whether it split or something like that, because they love rotting eggs. And see, oh, there you go. See this right here? This is albumin right here. And man, when those fruit flies smell that albumin, which just basically means that there was an egg in here that burst, or maybe when she was laying it, it uncalcified, whatever the case might happen. And then there's this goop stuff right here, which is essentially like the egg, not the yolk, but the albumin, and it kind of rots a little bit really quick. Within minutes of being out, it starts to stink a little bit, and then these stupid flies go crazy. And that's one of the things that kind of explodes it, is around egg season, you really see a lot more of these fruit flies kind of popping up. And we do the best we can. We hang up fly strips. We've tried a whole bunch of other things. Anyways, regardless, I'm going to go ahead and pull the rest of this clutch, see how the rest of the clutch is. And you can see, actually, we're really lucky that none of this goopiness got on the good eggs, which is good, because sometimes that goop can get on good eggs, and it'll actually, believe it or not, ruin... Oh, look at, here's the culprit. See that, guys? See that shriveled egg right there? That is the goop from that right there. So this egg, somehow, when it came out, popped, and all of the albumin inside leaked out, and now it's made quite a mess in here. But that's okay, because the rest of the clutch looks completely fine. Looks like we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 eggs. So hey, 7 good eggs. I'm still gonna take it. We'll clean this up and get everything in the incubator box. All right, on to actually a het albino scaleless corn snake. Ah, that's not a great clutch. Look at this girl, she wants to bite me. Come on, girl, you get out of there. Looks like she's only got 3 good eggs and 2 slugs. So not only is it a small clutch, it wasn't a great clutch on that matter. Again, 3 good eggs and 2 little nuggets that are worthless. Oh, you little monkey, you. All right, we'll get those set up. Again, you gotta take the good with the bad. Nothing you can do about it as a snake breeder. And finally, the last clutch that I have to pull today would be another scaleless, but this is actually a Pos Het Ghost scaleless. And at least this looks like a really nice clutch of eggs, all fertile. Looks like there's 2, 4, 6, 7 eggs. So that's not bad at all. Get these guys pulled out of here. There you go. Get the mama out. Good job, mama. I love fertile clutches, that's for sure. Go ahead, sweetheart. There we go, good job. And again, I'll just go back, get waters in with those guys. And again, you know, corn snakes typically, they don't eat for about 7 to 10 days, because they'll go into a shed. Usually what happens, they shed, they'll lay eggs 7 to 10 days later, then they'll go right back into shed and shed about 7 to 10 days after that. So they do like a really rapid shed cycle right after they lay. As soon as they come out of shed, they start feeding, you start breeding them. Whereas like king snakes and milk snakes, they lay eggs and they don't go through that extra shed. The next shed is actually their next pre-lay shed, if that makes sense. So just a little clue or trick for you guys. But anyways, I'm going to set these eggs up and move on. You know, there's a lot of things that I really love to do in life. You know, I love the animals and stuff like that. But like today, we were at a production meeting about some ad campaigns for Cat Spot, which was really exciting to me. I love production. I love being involved in marketing and getting excited about that stuff. So it's really cool. But that being said, there's really no place that I love more than being here with my animals. I mean, this is really where my heart is. Even though I love traveling and adventure and I love seeing things and I love doing so many other things in life, the truth is I really love being around the collection and just, you know, getting a chance to kind of, you know, check through the stuff that you bred and how hard you worked, and to see the animals. And many of these animals I remember when they were babies, and now they're adults and producing, and it's just a really exciting time. I guess what I'm saying is that I really enjoy the entire process of keeping reptiles. I like the fact that, you know, when you hatch babies, to see them eat the first time, and then to raise them up and to breed them the first time, and to get eggs and to see those eggs hatch and see that entire cycle happen. That's where I'm the happiest. And there are times, I'm not gonna lie to you, that the reptile business, the business side, the hardcore hobby side, doesn't really get me that excited these days. You know, I appreciate the sales and I appreciate the support, and I love providing animals to people and seeing the happiness that it brings them. But there are times that the rest of the hobby is a little bit of a bummer, you know. I mean, I wish we didn't even have to worry about money. And I know people will say, you know, Brian says he doesn't care about the money, but then he sells snakes for all this money. Just because I don't want to do snakes for money doesn't mean that I'm going to give my snakes away. You know, I mean, you can not be about the money and still be happy to make money. I've often said that I would never do reptiles if it was just for the money, but I also would never do reptiles if I didn't make money. I mean, why would I work so hard and work 80 hours a week if I wasn't getting paid? So I'm not embarrassed about getting paid. The point is that the money side doesn't really excite me that much, and it's just part of it. You know, making money is just so that I can continue to do it. Does that make sense? So, okay guys, so this showed up here while I was gone. I have no idea what it is, but we're gonna go ahead and open it up and see what it is. I mean, I don't know. It's a black box and I didn't order anything and I have no idea. And let's see what this is. This is, oh Brian, here's a copy of our new game, The Chameleon. It's a Target exclusive, available June 18. You can learn more about it at thechameleongame.com. Hope you enjoy. So that sounds pretty awesome. Look at this. It's a chameleon game. It's called Blend In, Don't Get Caught. I have no idea how to play it, but it looks pretty awesome. I mean, how cool is that there's a game at Target that is all about, oh, this is awesome. So it's about chameleons. I'm gonna have to get with Lori and figure out how to play this game, but you can see there's like a die, there's these papers. I have no idea what's, wow, that's pretty awesome. So thank you, Chameleon Game. I'm so awesome that you guys did this. And again, you can check out the Chameleon Game at Target and see if you guys like it too. We'll do a review on this in the future. Me and Lori and Noah will play this game and we'll tell you what we think of it. But thank you guys. And again, this isn't a paid, I didn't even know this was coming. So awesome. That's a nice little surprise, isn't it? And I tell you what, guys, I am absolutely snotted because I have literally traveled almost 3,000 miles in the last 4 days, did an event, had meetings up the yin yang, barely slept. So tonight we are going to shut it down early and I'm going to go home and just kind of relax. It's already after 8 o'clock tonight, so it's been a great day. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm anxious to see what Lori did while I'm gone. Hopefully it was productive. I have no idea what's going on, but regardless, your guys' support means the world to me. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I always say that us Czeckies have the best community on YouTube, and I certainly mean it. So have an absolutely awesome one. Do me a favor and smash that like button and hit that notification bell for me. Make sure to be kind to somebody. And I promise I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.